Hey guys, I have no idea how long it's been since I last filmed a video. I'm obviously home now. I don't know when. My last video was in Florida. I don't know if it was our first full day in Florida or our second full day. I don't know. I kept meaning to film, but it never actually ended up happening. It wasn't even because we were that busy. I mean, one day we were out at the beach and doing stuff pretty much all day, but the next day we were at my aunt and uncle's where we were staying the whole day, but it still seemed to fly by even though we weren't really doing anything. And I think it's because I drove down to Florida with my grandma, my sister Regina, and my cousin Danielle, and the four of us stayed at my Uncle Fred and Aunt Polly's. But my cousin Anna, her mom Komet, and her baby Emily, who's only a year old and is absolutely adorable, we're all staying there as well. And then of course we had countless other family members coming in all the time to visit. So one day we didn't do anything. I think that was the same day that the opening ceremonies for the Olympics were on, which I tried so hard to watch, but it was really hard because it was so loud, because there was a ton of family over when I was trying to watch it, and more people kept coming in as the opening ceremonies were going on, including a very, very loud 5-year-old. She is an extremely wild child and insisted on dancing in front of the TV, and I tried to watch the opening ceremonies, but it was difficult. But yeah, so I never actually ended up filming a video even the day we weren't doing anything, because there were still so many people there and still quite a lot happening. And then the day after that was my cousin Brookadel's wedding, which is the reason we went to Florida, and so we were at her wedding for a lot of the day, and I don't even know how long that lasted. But then the day after that we immediately started driving home. And we were supposed to be driving today as well, but then we ended up just driving straight through it yesterday, so we got home really late yesterday, and then I went to bed really late last night and got up really late this morning, and I still feel really worn out because there's a time change, because we live in the Central Time Zone and they live in Eastern, so there's a time change and everything. But we got to go to Montgomery, Alabama on our way home and saw some awesome stuff. I tweeted pictures. We saw the church that Martin Luther King Jr. used to preach at, and we went to the Civil Rights Memorial and stuff, and it was awesome. We were going to stop at Birmingham, too, to see stuff there, but then we ended up driving through it to get home early, because we really wanted to get home, so that ended up happening. But yeah, Florida was a lot of fun, and even though I have a lot of family in Florida. My dad used to live there, my grandparents, my grandma who we went with, my grandparents, and then, you know what I'm trying to say, and my dad and his siblings all used to live down there. My grandma's family, not all of my grandma's family, but most of my grandma's family moved down to Florida years ago. My dad was in elementary school, and they lived down there for a while, and most of them stayed, but my grandparents took my dad and their other kids back to Kentucky when my dad was in high school. So a lot of my grandma's family is still down in Florida, and that's who we were visiting. So they're all second cousins. My aunt and uncle who were staying with are my great aunt and uncle, and then all of my third cousins and whatnot are all down there. So we got to see all of them because we were in Florida last year for LeakyCon, but we didn't visit family. And then the year before that, when we went down to Florida, we visited family for a little bit, but not that much. So it was nice seeing them. Some of the cousins I saw this trip I haven't seen in God knows how long. Some of them I don't think I've ever met, especially the younger ones. Anna's baby, I said Emily's a year old. Anna lives here, not right here. I said they moved back to Kentucky. I obviously live in Indiana. We live on the border, so most of my family is right across the river in Kentucky, and that's where Anna lives as well. She's my third cousin. This is really complicated, and I don't even know why I'm going on this rant, but Emily's a year old, and I didn't see her until they flew into Florida, and they got there the day after we did or something, and that was the first time I had seen her, because even though Anna lives 20 minutes away, I had never seen her baby, because we're like I said, she's my third cousin, so we don't see each other incredibly often, but it was nice seeing lots of family that I haven't seen in a really long time or ever, and it was a fun trip, even though I didn't get to film much. And we got to go to the beach, which was fun, and eat a lot of seafood, which I haven't eaten much seafood since Lent when I couldn't eat meat, but so I ate like a lot of fish and stuff then, and now I don't want it again because I ate it so much in Florida. But I will see you guys later. Bye.